am going to challenge you on a couple of points, Ryan Clark, because as I have taught
That's why I'm
you,
here.
and Orlovsky, and Swagoo, and others, I learn from you guys. I watch you. You see what I'm saying? And so you have to be careful about what you say. And see, this is the thing about me, because they see me on First Take, and Max forgets this religiously, but that's okay. But the thing about it is, I've been a journalist for 27 years, so it's my job to hear and deduce what you're saying. Ryan Clark was on television last year. And in the throes of lamenting Aaron Rodgers' performance with the Green Bay Packers, I don't know if RC remembers saying this, so I'll remind him. You said, yeah, he doesn't look good. Certainly doesn't look like the Aaron Rodgers of years past, but we have to take into account, A, it's Matt LaFleur's first year there, and B, think about the fallout from Mike McCarthy losing his job. They questioned Aaron Rodgers' leadership. They questioned his willingness to listen to coaching. They said Mike McCarthy was archaic, but in the same breath, he had a bad reputation because he wasn't listening to the coach. So is it possible
I said all this.
that the first year coach, Max, Ryan, that was Matt LaFleur in Green Bay, who came from Tennessee as the offensive coordinator the year before, who had the 27th ranked offense in the National Football League out of 32 teams, but happened to get the job anyway? Is it possible that Aaron Rodgers was a bit compromised? Because if I am hard-headed and I don't listen and I audible like Carson Wentz and I'm hard-headed and I don't get along, it could affect how I'm viewed. I'm just saying. Did Ryan Clark not say that?
I did say that, and all of that is true. But that's why I'm telling you this is now a different situation, right? Like Cam Newton said, hindsight is 50-50, right? So when you look at it, it's a different situation. Now, I know it's 2020. It's a different situation. Yeah. It's 2020. No, Cam Newton said it was 50-50. I'm just telling you what he said. I know it's 2020. But so when you think about
if hindsight's 50-50, you got problems.
When you think about where Aaron Rodgers was last year, right? He was in a different position than he is now. And obviously going into the last offseason, he didn't think that they were going to draft his replacement or that they used the first-round pick on a quarterback. But once it happens, now you have to show. Now you have to come into work and show I can be a leader, I can be a great teammate, but I can also still play at the MVP level. And he's done those things. So obviously Green Bay's approach to this offseason will be different. But still, you'll have Jordan Love as a backup. You'll try to continue to build around Aaron Rodgers and what you guys did this year in getting to the NFC Championship, and you'll move forward that way. What he said was much to do about nothing. It was Aaron Rodgers being Aaron Rodgers. And what he did effectively, though, was now we're not talking about the fifth time that he himself, as one of the best we've ever seen, goes to the NFC Championship. He loses it for the fourth time. We're not having that conversation because we are having the conversation about his words, not him not having the ability, along with Matt LaFleur, to get this team to the next level, which is where they need to go.
Look, I think part of this is that Brett Favre, preceding Aaron Rodgers, Stephen A., to whom you compare Rodgers' situation, was not just more respected by the organization, although let's just be clear about this. They also drafted Brett Favre's successor, Aaron Rodgers, in the first round when Favre had plenty of football left and then eventually showed Brett Favre the door. But the basic sense of it was that Rodgers had commanded more respect. Favre did. The fact is, that probably goes for the average football fan, too. There was something about Favre that was kind of plain and fun and charismatic. And Aaron Rodgers is better than Favre ever was. He's Favre minus the interceptions, right? But Rodgers, because he's introspective and because he is cerebral, sometimes actually doesn't communicate as plainly as Favre did.
Yes.
And so part of, I think, Stephen A., what you're reacting to is just the reception to Rodgers. When you talk about respect of the organization, that could go throughout football. Do you remember how many times people on this network were absurdly calling Favre the greatest quarterback of all time? The media loved him.
It's
The
absurd.
fans loved him in a way that they don't Aaron Rodgers, even though Rodgers is better.
Have you ever heard Brett Favre speak? I mean, it's not like listen. Brett Favre is an intelligent guy. He's a well-accomplished football player, but I'm not confusing him with Dr. Michael Eric Dyson or somebody. I mean, the fact of the matter is that Brett Favre was very simplistic. Brett Favre was very simplistic with the things that he says, and so is Aaron Rodgers.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.